Good morning and welcome to T-Hub Capital, the Investors Lounge, the podcast where we explore financial market dynamics, emerging trends, and the insights that shape successful investments. Each week, we'll delve into the strategies and analyses that drive our investment decisions. You'll get an insider's perspective on the factors influencing markets and the potential winners and losers of tomorrow. Subscribe to the podcast to stay ahead of the curve and make informed investment choices. Enjoy listening.
Good morning and welcome to T-Hub Capital, the Investors Lounge, the podcast where we explore financial market dynamics, emerging trends, and the insights that shape successful investments. Each week, we'll delve into the strategies and analyses that drive our investment decisions. You'll get an insider's perspective on the factors influencing markets and the potential winners and losers of tomorrow. Subscribe to the podcast to stay ahead of the curve and make informed investment choices. Enjoy listening. Welcome to T-Hub Capital's The Investors Lounge weekly newsletter. Today's date is the 27th of January. Let's dive into the week's stock market news. European stocks rise on positive economic news, while UK wages surge despite labour market weakness. European markets ended the week on a high note, buoyed by positive economic data and the absence of new trade tariffs from the United States. The Pan-European Stocks Europe 600 index climbed 1.23%, with France's CAC 40 and Germany's DAX leading the way with gains of 2.83% and 2.35%, respectively. This surge was fueled by growing optimism that the European Central Bank, ECB, will continue its policy of interest rate cuts to stimulate economic growth. This positive sentiment was supported by data showing a return to growth for the Eurozone private sector in January. The Composite Output Index rose to 50.2, indicating marginal expansion, driven primarily by modest growth in the services sector. While manufacturing remained in contraction, businesses expressed confidence in future output. Germany, in particular, saw its economic downturn stabilize, ending a 6-month decline, further bolstering expectations of an ECB rate cut. Several policymakers voiced their support for easing monetary policy. ECB President Christine Lagarde hinted at a gradual move towards lower rates, while other officials suggested that cuts could come as early as January and March. These comments were based on encouraging economic data and confidence in reaching the ECB's inflation target. Meanwhile, in the UK, wage growth, excluding bonuses, accelerated to a 6-month high of 6.0%. But this positive news was tempered by signs of a weakening labour market. The unemployment rate unexpectedly rose to 4.4%, accompanied by a significant drop in payroll numbers and job openings. This mixed picture suggests potential challenges for the UK economy despite strong wage growth. Now our insight into alternative markets, AI in healthcare. Billion-dollar promise or just hype? Artificial intelligence holds immense promise for revolutionizing healthcare, attracting significant investment and driving innovation in diagnostics, drug discovery, and treatment. However, realizing this potential hinges on overcoming 3 critical challenges. Firstly, AI must prove its worth through rigorous clinical validation. While AI algorithms excel at identifying patterns and predicting outcomes, translating these predictions into safe and effective treatments requires extensive clinical trials. This process is time-consuming, expensive, and carries a high risk of failure. The success of AI-discovered drugs in these trials will be a crucial indicator of AI's true impact on patient outcomes. Secondly, navigating the complex regulatory landscape is essential. AI applications must meet stringent standards for patient safety and data privacy. Developing clear, adaptable regulations that foster innovation while ensuring responsible AI development is crucial. Striking the right balance will determine whether AI flourishes or flounders in this highly regulated environment. Finally, building trust among healthcare providers and patients is paramount. AI systems are often perceived as opaque black boxes, leading to skepticism and reluctance to embrace AI-driven tools. Transparency and explainability are key to fostering trust. Providers need to understand how AI arrives at its conclusions, and patients need assurance that AI is being used ethically and in their best interests. In conclusion, despite strong investment and promising advancements, the future of AI in healthcare depends on overcoming these three challenges. By prioritizing clinical validation, navigating regulations effectively, and building trust, the industry can unlock AI's full potential and usher in a new era of improved patient care.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Hub Capital, the Investors Lounge podcast. I hope you found this content interesting and inspiring. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss a single episode, and share it with your friends and colleagues who might be interested. To learn more about T-Hub Capital and our activities, visit our website, hubcapital.com. You can also follow us on our LinkedIn page. See you soon. All the best from the T-Hub Capital team.